And if you complain once more. Oh man, I swear, watching Sucker Punch again was a rush. You'll make an army of me. Literally, it was a lot of stuff I forgot that happened, but man, it was a journey. I loved it. But I was still confused by the ending because she blinked after getting lobotomized, so it's like, are you alive? Confusion, very much confused. But much to talk about. This is probably going to be a repetitive topic for some of you that know the dealio about Lei and Tekken 7 and him being the reason Harada even says, don't ask me for crap, you know, typical stuff. But in that poll by Event Hubs with them giving the people a chance to decide who is the most requested, like, who should be DLC in Tekken 8. So far, Lei is now the most requested. Miguel has been replaced by Josie, and I think Lucky Chloe is still in the top 10. Oh, she's knocked out of the top 10 by Josie. So apparently now the people want Josie, and Lei. I'm only standing up for fellow Josie mains, but got using for. Oh my god! It was AI? I was like, okay, that had to be an animator mistake, but nah. When you showed me that screenshot of Discord, I was like, there was no freaking way. Can't play online this week, bro. I gotta pay for my subscription. I didn't check today, but I guess I could use a break after that whole losing streak. But that's crazy. Are coming out? Yes, big time. It's not just Tekken anymore. They're getting lazy. It's like, hi, Maven Dojo. It's a lot of things to talk about now, actually. Like, Major, dude, you be keeping up with stuff. This is what I be saying, like, guys, Major is the go-to for all the business. I swear that I wasn't trying to make that sound like an almost curse word. I literally, like, that was just random. I can't go online today. I need to pay for my subscription. And I'm obviously not about to do it on stream right now, so yeah, we're going to Treasure Bottle. I guess I could use a break after that whole losing streak, you know. Losing doesn't really get under my skin, but there are times where it's like, dang, bro, you do suck. Like, it's not even a joke no more. You do suck. Like, but apparently it's like, it's not, okay, let me put this in a way that makes sense so I don't confuse anyone when I say this. When people get really famous and they think they're untouchable, they start to freak up. And that's clearly what seems to be the case with Bandai Namco. They got comfortable being at the top, being the company that literally has Dragon Ball, Elden Ring, and Tekken under its belt. Got comfortable, decided to slip up with AI. 6 fingers on one hand, bro. With anime? Oh no. You do not do that to anime fans and think you're gonna get away with it. Anime fans are passionate, and sometimes about the wrong things, but they're passionate. So, literally 6 fingers on one hand, and Major actually sent a screenshot to my Discord, and I was like, there's no possible way I just saw that.
Round 2.
And 3, oh, you serious? Please tell me you're joking. There is no way that is... Please tell me you're joking. Especially about the underage waifus. Feel like she looks like a child. She's actually 1,000 years old. That doesn't make it any better that she looks like a child and you still are turned on by her. That's crazy. Three boobs on one character. That sounds like a accidental reference to Total Recall, and I don't mean the original with Schwarzenegger. I saw two scenes from it, and I was like, yeah, this ish is horrible, but it was good for its time. But like, we're in 2025. The best version of Total Recall is 2012 because I really wanted them to make a sequel. I mean, Laura could have came back as an android, you know, now it's personal, now I want to kill both of you, but, you know, we can't all have the things we want! Ah! If we did, my life would be a lot better, but, you know. Oh my god. What the freak? But yeah, that's crazy. They're caught using AI. What's funny is that every single tweet the Tekken Twitter officially posts now is literally just AI generated, and you can tell because the lines don't make sense. I kid you not, like I think the most recent Miari's post, everyone's like, there is no way this was not posted from like using AI, man. It didn't sound English, well, normal human English. So, literally on Twitter, literally in their anime, like, I don't understand why it's hard for one person to manage an official Twitter account. I mean, McDonald's does it, and their ice cream machines have been broken since I've been alive. Like, Wendy's does it. Heck, they got a whole Facebook as well. Put it away, Mark. Go to Wendy's. I don't get what's so hard about having one person manage one freaking Twitter account. It's not that hard. You're just typing in a few words a day or 5 times if you need to, but it's literally not that hard. Like, why do you need AI for this? I swear, like, them forcing AI down their throats is like the equivalent of seeing an actor everywhere just because they're popular. It's like Pedro Pascal being in roles he shouldn't really be in, but he's there because everyone loves him for some reason and Hollywood is obsessed with him. It's like, when you find out how weird Pedro Pascal is, you're like, ew. As much as I would have wanted a We Can Be Heroes sequel, I kind of don't want to see Marcus Moreno, aka Pedro Pascal, anywhere near the movie at this point. Bro might start groping the female co-stars. Like, please stop. This is not normal. You need help. But at least I don't have to deal with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo type behavior with the movies I like, because, you know, everyone else seems normal except them. Emotional trauma bonding. Nah, you guys just look high and lost. Yeah, gross. But that's crazy. Yeah, Bandai Namco is getting comfortable being at the top, and now they're starting to get lazy, but unfortunately they're not good at hiding it, so it's really just showing up everywhere. It's leaking. Like, I don't get the obsession with wanting AI to take over when AI isn't good enough to do that. Like, hit me up when you guys can make a fully functional AI game where everything makes sense and nothing looks off at all. But that won't be possible for several years. That won't be possible until I'm probably 70. And by that time, I'll probably own like 3 Maven androids. But who knows what's gonna happen in the future. And if you complain once more... Crap. Doesn't matter. Stupid people to support them. Yeah, stupid people will support anything until they realize that maybe we shouldn't be supporting this because it's like the left and the right. You think you're sane until you realize how far this thing has gotten, and either you're too dumb to realize that you're on the wrong side of history, or you start to wake up and think this is legit, like actually terrible. You're making me OP. Sorry. Watching Sucker Punch awakened something in me I forgot I had.
Okay, here goes.
And if you complain. Anyway. It's just a really freaking good song. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Zack Snyder knew what he was doing when he made that freaking movie. Unfortunately, they cut out the entire scene that literally made sense about the, what is it, breed something? Forgot what the dude's name is. Ugh. But yeah, they're getting comfortable and getting lazy, you know? The last thing you want is for a company to get lazy, because then they start thinking it's okay to take shortcuts no matter what happens because nobody will notice. That's not true. A picture can still be perfect, but one person can still point out a vivid mistake about it. Like, I could stare at a really nice Maven art and still be able to point out at least 1 to 3 mistakes about that art. Kid you not, I've done it before. I've challenged myself. Like, being a freaking artist at one point isn't just being able to look at art and admire it. It's like you gotta make sure you're like, hey, this is really good, but there's still something here that isn't 100% right. And that's okay, because that's how humans work. Like, nothing will ever be 100% foolproof, because humans aren't 100% foolproof. The only thing 100% like foolproof about humans is that somehow we're both parasitic, and I don't know, it's like choice of like helping and hurting and doing both at the same time. But that's just as a generalization. And if you complain once, oh my god, I think it's stuck in my head. I think it's I only watched it once, but I think it's stuck in my head. But other than that, I mean, I'm not wishing on the downfall of Bandai Namco because of AI, due to the fact that, you know, it's still the primary holder of, like, my favorite game series in the entire world, which is saying a lot, because I've played a lot of good games, and you'd think I'd be a Jet Set Radio Forever fan because of how freaking much I played the game as a kid. But, oh, that's not what happened. My dad traumatized me with Tekken 5, and I was like, hey yo, this junk fire! Your girl's kinda dumb. We get that, your girl's kinda dumb, but hey, it is what it is. I literally almost didn't stream today because for some reason my hives kept coming back, and now I have this huge itchy bump on my arm that it's like, bro, every single time I move my arm makes me want to cut off my arm. This is ridiculous! I'm not even freaking hot right now! Just came back and it started bothering me. But all I can say is that either Street Fighter will swoop in, because, you know, at least they have the dignity not to use AI. Either Street Fighter will swoop in, or Tekken will literally just collapse.
Round 2. Fight.
Well, Tekken 8 specifically, because I don't think Tekken in a general sense could fully collapse. There's like too many people that like it, too many people that find it amusing or entertaining in that sense, so it would be kind of weird. But they're either gonna have to like cut it for Tekken 8, or just pick yourselves up by the bootstraps and get to work. Because if I were part of the higher ups at freaking Bandai Namco, I'd start firing people. Where Tekken 9 doesn't exist. Yeah, it's a possibility now. I mean, Tekken 8 is literally like ruining Tekken's general reputation. One thing I really hate that is reality is that no matter how good a game series is, it still takes one entire game to mess up everything. And right now, Tekken 8 is doing a dang good job of messing up everything that Tekken has built and just completely like turning it into dust. That's the one thing I hate about modern day games is that it only takes one installment to ruin everything you built. So it sucks, but that's literally like that's reality. I don't think Soul Calibur will ever come back. I don't think it will either, but you know, there's hope. It's just a small amount of hope. It's just a pinch of salt of hope. It's like me with my OTP, bro. Robert's just gonna sit on it and wonder why nobody wants to watch his movies anymore. I'm sorry, bro. It is what it is. Ah! Okay, what? Sidestep? But I know who you are. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna quote Nostalgia Critic right now, but I really do think that Tekken 8 will be the decision maker on whether or not Tekken 9 exists, because if nothing changes and Season 3 is more aggressive bullcrap, we most likely will not be getting a Tekken 9. Because if Nakatsu's leading, that game is gonna go straight to the bin, straight to the sale bin. Like, genuinely want, and freaking just, Harada, please don't let this guy touch another Tekken game. Please, pick a new successor. Like, I don't care if Michael has to freaking, like, delete his Twitter. He is literally a better fit than freaking Nakatsu. At least he knows how Tekken works, you know? We'll never get Bruce because Baccarat happened, even though Michael has clearly stated he wants Bruce. You want Bruce, but not enough to actually put in the effort to bring him back, so clearly you don't want Bruce. He's just roster comfort for you as well. What the fudge? Dang it. So, I, as much as people like to request Lei, I really don't think he should come back, because people are going to be expected to play him, and if the same thing happens, I highly doubt he's going to be back for Tekken 9. And everybody wants their character to make it to Tekken 9, it's going to be a good game, obviously! But, I really don't think that Lei should be in Tekken 8, mostly because, you know, people cry for what they want, and it turns out it's not what they want. Tekken fans are a hodgepodge of switchy people. They'll be like, shut up and stop complaining. It's Armor King. But then complain when there's nothing to look forward to, because terrible decisions. You guys opened your legs, and now we're here with Miari's and Tekken 8. Well, whoop-de-frickin-do! I wonder what happened! It's not surprising. It's just very frustrating to know that a group of people, a hive-minded group of people, which isn't exactly rare. It's like hive mind, you know, same interests, same ideals, that type of thing. Not really surprising, but it's just frustrating to know that they have learned nothing and they continue to learn nothing, and then the surprise when that such thing is still like does not change. Lei really should not come back to Tekken 8 because he's literally just gonna sit there. And I want to be proven wrong, but I can't trust this community. The same community that cried for Raven won't even touch him. All you people, all you idiots. I would have had Maven by now. I would have been a freaking. I would have been rolling by now. But you know,
KO. Round 2. Fight.
some people on Twitter were coming up with that same theory I have about the Game Awards. What theory is that? Did I just say it without knowing? We need more interesting martial arts based characters in the game, but we get Madagascar character with stripper pole no jutsu. Stripper pole no jujitsu. You wanna dance? I'm sorry. It just slipped out of me. She's like Anna, but without the striptease. If she's below the age of 16, I'm gonna be eyeballing everyone who said I'm maining her. Be like, if it's not for simple reasons of her character design, I'm gonna be eyeballing you if she's under the age of 16. I legit hope that Miari's is above 18 because I do not want to find out who is secretly into children anymore. Twitter has been getting a lot of people too comfortable with themselves, and I really don't want to find out who's actually like into children because of Miari's. Like, if she's 16, I'm gonna be eyeballing everyone who's putting her in a weird, like 90% revealing outfit. Be like, this ain't right. On so many levels, this ain't right. In Japan, she's 16. Uh-uh. 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 I get it. They have different standards for what's a child in Japan, but most of the audience, most of literally who's playing Tekken in general is NA, so I mean, when most of your audience is in America, it's kind of like most of the ideals for characters should fly and like are basically the same. I'm not gonna sit here and be hypocritical and say, like, yo, it doesn't matter, they're pixels. True, but most of the time, fiction is used to hide reality. Like, people can say that, like, Lily, that's cool. I don't care about that. People can also say they like looking at Lily, specifically her thighs, and I would be like, why? Chun-Li is right there. Like, people, I get it, it's pixels, but at the same time, fiction is used to disguise a lot of things. A lot. Like, people can say they're into freaking characters of a video game, and then most of the characters they like are for some reason like 16 or 17, and it's like, it gets shady, very quickly. So I get the argument there, but at the same time, you can't trust what people be saying about characters. Literally caught a whole person requesting a schoolgirl and saying they don't want Azucena because she's not underage. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, it's people like that we need to gatekeep the community away from, because if there's too many of those people, Tekken is going to be known as, it's a game for weirdos and people who need to be thrown into a jail. Or, you know, just take them outside the barn. I freaking hate how Broken Connect is not coming out right now. Hey! It's always Lily Papers or Strivers in Disguise. Yeah. Everyone was blaming that guy for saying, he's like, why is she wearing shorts under her dress? What? Tell me you secretly are without telling me you secretly are. Internet has made people too comfortable with. Who's a better character? Who's a better character? Rock Howard or Lily? Or Luke? I don't know who Rock Howard is, so I'm just gonna say Luke because he's in Street Fighter 6. He's actually relevant, and I'm tired of hearing Rock Howard every single time someone wants a freaking character for DLC in Tekken. Answer. And sure, you may get offended, and you have every right to get pissed at my opinion, but I am genuinely tired of looking at Rock Howard every single time someone asks for a Tekken request DLC. Like, shut up. No wonder why freaking DLC requests suck. You guys literally, like, put out these answers for video game characters that haven't been seen since 1990, and then wonder why we get terrible freaking DLCs. Look what you guys are requesting! I'm tired of Kiryu. Yeah. I'm tired of Kiryu. Yeah, same. It's not Tekken's job to revive a dead series if it doesn't come back. It is what it is, bro. Sure, it sucks, but it's not like you have been doing anything about it besides yelling at a wall into the abyss. Like, I'm tired of Kiryu, Tifa, Final Fantasy in general, Rock Howard. Like, I genuinely don't want these characters near Tekken at this point. I would genuinely, even though I have a soft spot for Aerith, I would genuinely hate for her to be in Tekken. I'd be like, oh my freaking god! How many times is freaking Tekken gonna deep throw Final Fantasy? I don't want another Final Fantasy DLC. I'm tired of looking at their characters now. And that's coming from someone who literally, like, Rip Katarina? Maven, please don't tell me you're one of these people. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna have to call you out on your opinion. I'm sorry. Like, dude, come on. It's just Katarina. It's not like it's anyone important. I'm sorry, bro. It's just Katarina. Like, come on, bro. She's not even worth your tears, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on. Rip Katarina? Bro, a blank space could do better than Katarina. Come on, bro. You can't be for real, right? I don't get the hype. She's not bad looking. But she's boring. That's exactly. I just want to say. Ugh, over and over. Hey, wait! Anyway. No, you got me thinking. But, come on, bro. It's literally just Katarina. I'd understand it if it was Christy. At least that one makes a little bit more sense, but technically I'd be lying since Christy is probably worse than Katarina. All she does is chase dude around. Girl, get a hobby, please. You looking sad, bro. You looking sad right now. Get a hobby, you know? Eddie's not focused on making love to you. Go do something with yourself. Over and over. I don't know about that one, Chief. I'm gonna get close to you. Sorry, you saying over and over is literally reminding me of a Cyan Blue song. But yeah, I really hope that Tekken 8 or Tekken 9 really picks itself up, because if Season 3 is more or less the same of Season 2 and Season 1 with no changes, other than the fact that, okay, new character designs, like, that's it, But if nothing changes really game-wise, then Tekken 8 will forever be known as the game that literally killed Tekken in general. Led by Nakatsu, who everyone's gonna hate for killing the game as the game's director. And everyone will also blame Harada because he didn't step in soon enough to save the game from itself. And Nakatsu. So if Tekken 8 for real is the series killer, Harada will have a stained legacy. Nakatsu will be known as one of the worst game directors ever. And Michael Murray, I mean, it's Michael Murray. This is the literal third child who won't shut up when he shows up at the wrong time every single time there's a problem with Tekken. He'll walk into a room and be like, "Hey guys," everyone just glares at him. He's like, "Why this long faces? Read the room, dum-dum. It's not that freaking hard to understand why the community is pissed and why you showing up right now is not a good idea." He's like weirdly clueless every single time he shows up. Like, at this point, it's not our fault you get freaking yelled at. Sure, you look immature for blocking people when they have valid criticisms, but dude, it's not rocket science. You have terrible timing and terrible comprehension of, like, online publicity. But, you know, all I could say is that hope Tekken 8 gets better. If not, you know, I don't mind watching people flood back to Tekken 7. It'll just be, the reasons for it happening will just make me really frustrated. Because it's like, you don't want to see something you love just die. Even if it slightly deserves it due to the fact that nothing about it was right or, you know, went the way it should have. You don't want to see that, truthfully. Like,
don't take it personally.
Although there is a part of me that does wish Tekken 8 would fail just because Master Raven isn't on the roster, and I'm being like 100% truthful. That part of me is not as big as the part of me that legit wants to watch Tekken 8, you know, skyrocket, because it's a good series, it's a good game. I don't want Tekken 8 to fail, despite there being a small part of me that's like, okay, Master Raven's cut. I don't care, like, I want you to fail. Trip, fall down the stairs several times. Like, there's a part of me that has that, but it's not as big as the part of me that's like, please get better. Please, please get better. Because the only reason I have to play Tekken 8 is literally to play with my friends again. It's not fun watching your friends move on and you're just stuck here like, dang.
Round one.
Dang, man. It hurts. It's a kind of weird pain you can't fully explain why it stings so much. It's just there. Dang, Major. Heartless. Why did I jump? How could you be so heartless? All this time, I thought you were free. I'm stupid. I have a fresh apple slices so one stuck in my head. Because I know a game getting better after season 2 is No Man's Sky of Impossible.
Round two.
Dang. Bro really went there. Bro really said No Man's Sky. Bro really went there. You know it's serious when someone mentions No Man's Sky. That game flops so hard in terms of recovery. You spend the night with me. How can you be so? What the fudge? How can you be so heartless? I mean, if they don't fix themselves by the time by the time the PS6 comes out, there's literally no hope. There's literally no hope. Rada would literally have to like bring back the old team that made Tekken 7 and say, listen, you all have your jobs back. We need to fix this freaking like
You win.
there would have to be a whole reset. Akatsu would have to be fired or placed somewhere where he doesn't have that much opinion or power on the game. And they would literally have to start from, okay, forget everything you've learned from Tekken 8 that isn't graphics, character design, and stage design. Forget everything you learned. We're not doing that. That would have to be a whole entire resetting process because there is no way they would be able, well, in my opinion, there is possibly no way they could take the blueprint of what Tekken 8 is, use that for Tekken 9, and be able to salvage something that the community would want from it. There is no possible way. Tekken 8 is like a complete flop. Like, so much aggression. I genuinely don't understand how you can watch that and not get bored after 2 seconds because most of the time it's literally just heat. I'ma pressure you, you pressure me. We'll see who wins by randomness. It's not intricate. You can't look at the gameplay and think, okay, they can do this. It's like spam harder, scrub. Didn't need to fully reset or re-release the game. You know,
Fight.
or just move on and take the blueprint of what Tekken 7 was. I mean, you could literally look at a move and say, okay, that's definitely a low. She could definitely duck that. Or it could really be better if she did this instead. You can look at a character's gameplay and at least think, okay, maybe if you did this, that would have helped you win. With Tekken 8, it's just like, maybe if you use your heat here, you could have won.
KO.
Characters are flying around the screen for 20 seconds. Yeah. As cool as it does look to an outsider, it's very frustrating to deal with. And I've dealt with Tekken a lot. Pre-season 2 though. I was lucky. I had the unfortunate chance of facing Clive thanks to my good friend Asabi who share played Tekken 8 with me. And I literally was 2 seconds away from throwing my controller across the screen, but I couldn't do that because it wasn't my TV, and I ain't trying to pay nobody back for a TV. So I had the displeasure of facing Clive, and I was like, this is freaking trash. Like, Victor's already kind of crazy, and I had no possible way of reaching this man halfway across the screen. I'm like, how do people like this? Genuine question. I don't understand.
You win.
It's one thing to main, but it's another thing to be like, how do you deal with this? Like, this is legit just why. I don't understand. There's a lot of things about Tekken 8 I don't understand, and that was definitely one of them. Just not brain dead as much. I mean, either way, too much going on. Too much going on. Oh my god! He sent me the screenshot. He sent me the freaking screenshot. Oh my god. Major. Oh my freaking.
Round one.
Navi. Navi. No. No. Navi. I saw the screenshot of 3 boobs. Navi.
Perfect.
I am not okay.
Round
I am not okay. I am not okay. Oh my god.
KO.
That's crazy. You know how you see something and you'll never forget it for the rest of my life? I think that was my thing. I think that was my thing. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, man. This ain't Total Recall, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
Round one.
Wow.
Fight.
Yeah, Bandai Namco is getting too big for itself and thinking it can just do whatever it wants. Big companies can still fall. I mean, GTA is pretty much standing at the abyss right now. How would I know? They fired 40 freaking employees for unionizing and said it was due to slacking. But, for a company who's strict on NDAs, clearly there are things going on. So if GTA doesn't come out by 2026 only to meet another delay, Anata is gonna swoop up. Anata is gonna swoop up. We come and collect. Forget GTA. The best game of the year is now a Japanese GTA. And that is gonna sell like hotcakes. Like Japanese GTA? Web slinging? I can do the same things I did in GTA, Saints Row, and Spider-Man and Anata? Oh, bet! By the time GTA comes out, it's gonna be like a sale bid. That game's gonna be $40. If they really do not come out by 2026, it's over. It's over. It's over. But as for Tekken itself, I really do think, like, if nothing changes, Street Fighter. Street Fighter is, as a hardcore Tekken fan, I've been, like, playing since I was 5. As a hardcore Tekken fan, if Tekken does not pick up, Street Fighter will be there to collect. I mean, if you didn't see it before, you probably got a whiff of it when Armor King came out, because Armor King released, everyone was celebrating. Armor King released, C Viper dropped, nobody cared about it. Armor King after that. My timeline was filled with Tekken players talking about C Viper. Be like, she looks so good. Oh my god, this is amazing. You guys did her justice. Like, Armor King was seen, and that's it. He was repeat to DLC, and that was the problem. No one's gonna stay hyped for repeat DLC when there's something new that hasn't been seen since Street Fighter 4. Which is saying a lot. You know. Usually you don't expect that type of stuff, but yeah. Like, if Tekken really does not pick up, I really think that Street Fighter 6 will collect, because the only two games Tekken players play is Street Fighter and Tekken. Even if said game is bad, they will still play it and torture themselves anyway, but then call you crazy when you decide to call them out for that. I'm not gonna keep playing a bad game. Like, what? If I don't find the game enjoyable, why the freak would I keep playing it? That's like me torturing myself with trying to play FIFA. I don't like sports enough to play FIFA. So why the freak would I keep torturing myself with it? Probably play FF. You think a Tekken player has a mental capacity to play something as complicated as Final Fantasy? I think not. I'm kidding. But I don't know. I don't think they do. Fighting gamers usually stick to their genre even if it's terrible. So, Fatal Fury. Right. You might have to say the full title, because I translate Final Fantasy and with FF, so my apologies. But you gotta say like City of Wolves or something, because I translate Final Fantasy with FF, so my bad. You spend a night with me. I meant Fatal Fury. No worries, bro. No worries. Just saying, like, The only thing that's keeping the FGC afloat right now is literally Street Fighter, and they're not even trying. I get it. Every company has its problems, but I feel like Street Fighter's problems isn't as bad as Tekken 8's because, you know, there's monetization everywhere. People don't read the fine print. They go on silent for a very long time. I get more posts from Street Fighter when something is like coming and something is happening than I do with Tekken. It's like every few end of the months, and maybe Harada will post this time, this full moon. Maybe. If not, you're not getting anything from Nakatsu either, and you sure as heck won't be getting anything from Murray. So it's just a will or won't thing, and most of the time it's a won't thing. We're back at the it feels like we're back in 2021 where Tekken had this huge year of just complete silence. I know you guys remember that. A huge year of complete silence before the Game Awards where they did that whole like teaser to Tekken 8 with Kazuya's face. Complacency and cause. What? Much people say SF6 is boring. SF6 isn't boring. I miss playing SF6, but I gotta do my first 600 days. I want to go back to playing SF6. Heck, I want to go back to playing Sleeping Dogs on stream. I'm like way farther along. Well, not way farther. I'm like kind of farther along on the missions with my other playthrough, my secret playthrough that I don't play on live because I don't want you guys to miss anything. But I literally like have completed every C and D class street race. I don't have an A class card yet. So can't do races for those yet. I need like over $300,000 in Sleeping Dogs, but Street Fighter, I don't know why people say Street Fighter isn't fun. Street Fighter is legit fun. At least in my opinion. I mean, you know, you have a bunch of spunky characters. You have like 3 characters that make you want to throw your controller and your soul into a trash can. They actually care about other games. Why does Tekken and SF players talk down to everyone like SF people? I mean, they care, just not enough to realize that they're being terrible people about it. It does come from a passionate place, but after a while, you kind of get so blinded by this thing that you care about enough that you don't realize that you're becoming part of the problem. Hive mind, it literally spawns from hive mindset with a huge crowd of people. You share the same ideals, and you really like this thing, but you don't realize you're becoming part of the problem because all you do is echo the exact same thoughts of your peers who you think share the same opinions, but really you're all sharing this terrible opinion that just makes everything worse because you're doubling down instead of realizing this might not be a good reason to continue, but you know, people like what they like, and sometimes they don't realize that they're becoming part of the problem because all they can think is, I'm being a part of the conversation. I'm not just one of these silent fans who will just be out here saying nothing. But sometimes the silent fans are way better than the ones that are loud, terrible, and have worse opinions. So, but that's just my take on it. I'm not trying to be philosophical here. I'm just theorizing. I've seen a lot of crap, and yeah, it's better than T8. Fight me. I would know, so I would know. I would know. So I literally can't argue with that because I've never played Dolores, I've never gotten the chance, never got the pleasure of playing Darly Dagger. So Heck, thinking about Dolores is making me want to slice some chocolate cake. The best I can do is like a chocolate cocoa puffs. Give me a bowl of cereal. Yeah, I need some more milk, man.
Round one.
Ah! Don't you two start fighting? I will snipe both of you guys. If you two start fighting in my chat, I'm timing out both of you. We're not doing this. You can disagree, but we're not about to argue because of this.
KO. Round two. Fight.
Oh! Oh my god. What? What did she... Dang, I didn't think I would win that.
You win.
Jumping and doing 30-second combos? Oof. Every 2D game ever. Ah. I mean, you speed up the gameplay, you probably got KOF. But then, if you speed up the gameplay... I'm not gonna jump in. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore my opinions.
Round one. Fight.
I mean, the only difference between 3D and 2D games is that you can sidestep into foreground, and that literally one is more arcadey. That's the only two differences. But if you were to take away Tekken sidestepping, it's literally just Street Fighter, but slower.
KO. Round two. Fight.
What made you turn off from KOF? That's what I want to know. Dang it! I'll be doing the wrong stuff. Back turn be freaking me up sometimes.
You win.
Can't better play this game? Dang, not even the nostalgia. Makes me more Brazilian than you. I'm done. That makes me more Brazilian than you. Question, Major. Do you play FIFA? You can't call yourself Brazilian unless you own and play FIFA. Let me shut up. Someone French in here about to come for me and be like, I'm reporting you.
One. Fight.
I hear that, no I do not. So maybe I was right! Don't listen to me, I'm American. My assumptions of like the world outside Georgia are terrible. But to be fair, Americans are stupid. Am I calling myself stupid? Yes, your girl is stupid. I call myself a crackhead, even though I'm not an actual crackhead. What's more stupider than that? Other than a few things I can name, but that's mostly from SpongeBob. Don't clip that. Can I ask, you play basketball? Actually, yeah. I used to play basketball. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, trust me. You're not wrong. Anyone who's raised in Atlanta has played basketball at some point or another. I was actually supposed to be on my senior's basketball team, but COVID happened. But I'm not even mad at COVID, because I didn't want to go to prom if I was going to be forced to to wear a dress. So prom never happened. I didn't have to wear a dress, and life was good because I didn't have to see the same ugly, dumb boys and ugly, dumb people. Banneker High School was cool and all, but I still hated coming to that place. Heck, I literally wanted the school to just blow up randomly. That's how bad I hated this place. And I don't know if I've told you guys this story. I probably have, but I was having a bad morning. Well, usual, I guess. To outsiders, it looks like I'm having a bad morning because I always got this mean mug face on. But I was having a usual morning. My bus came late because they put up a new driver, and the driver literally forgot to pick me up from my freaking stop. And this was like mid 10th grade year, right? You know, I barely get to grab a freaking chicken biscuit from the cafeteria, and it at least enjoy some sort of breakfast. And I'm already like, I'm so done, so over it. I want to freaking leave already. And I just got there. I go up the staircase, right? And the principal's right there. Bro wishes me a good morning. I look at this fool and keep walking. I don't turn my mean mug. I don't say good morning. I ignore this fool, look him dead in his eyes, and walk to class. I was not having it. Like, I literally did not care. I ignored this man straight to his face. Bro looked at me like I was crazy. I'm like, whatever. But I didn't care. I hated high school. And you have to have guts to ignore the principal straight to his face. I did not care. I hated high school. I hated being there. I hated everyone in there. Except for a few of my friends, of course. But I was legit, like, I was happy when COVID started. I didn't have to go to school, get dressed, see the same dumb, fugly people, the same dumb, fugly boys who couldn't use a belt to save their lives, and the same, like, fugly boys who got intimidated just because a girl dressed better than them half the time on a Friday? Bro, what? Like, ew. Freaking hated high school. I was so happy when COVID started. Oh my god. More combos? Oh, Samurai Showdown. You had me confused for a second, but I recognized the abbreviation back when I got hooked on Dolly for a sec. It's very... It wasn't my best of times. She was just giant sword lady. Yeah. I'm just saying, bro. There's a difference between you just hate something, and there's a difference between I really hope this building burns down by some mysterious cause. I wasn't one of those shoot up the school quiet kids, but I was just like, I'd really much feel better if this place got destroyed randomly. Like, that was my mentality. But, you know, COVID happened and that was the second best thing. Because, you know, I didn't have to go anywhere and see people. So, that was a win. Oh my freaking god. So heavy? Ah, yeah. Sounds complicated. Like how I like my games. Woo! What? How? Dang. I really be hazing under this dude's mids. Yeah, after this I'm gonna stuff my face with maybe some cereal. And then stuff my face with some pasta. And probably hit up Kuro for Marvel's Rivals. Can we take a moment to say that Lily players are enemies? Are enemy number one? Why you say that? Lily players are fashionable. Have you ever heard of Zumio? Bro, kind of crazy, but dude's funny
Round one.
and fashionable. Don't tell him, but I'm gonna borrow almost every single one of his outfits for Lily. Don't tell him I said that though. If any of you tell him I said that, I will come after you and make you choke on a freaking frosted cupcake. I mean that. You will taste vanilla before you die. Keep your mouths shut.
Round two.
Is she threatening me with a cupcake? I think she is. Why are they enemy number one? What's wrong now? I highly doubt they did anything other than being extra cunty, but
Fight.
other than that, I don't really think that they're bad. What happened? Doing a random mater horn? Oh. Oh.
KO.
You spend the night with me. Not a random mater horn. It's her personality. Lily's entire personality is mater horn. Or voila. You could characterize a character by their grunts. Or in Negan's case by his rage art. Look at that! Taking it like champ! Slay! Yes! 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 That's kind of the whole point. Lily does in fact slay. Okay, girlfriend? All day. Okay, girlfriend? My inner white girl is coming out. White Chicks is a good movie. I said what I said. I'm just saying, you know, you can't be a Lily player without voila, made her horn, slay, and she ate and left no crumbs. Don't worry guys, I'm not gonna become a Lily player when I get Tekken 8. She's just gonna sit there in my customization. I like being a customization main. Leave me alone.
Fight.
Lily and Anna players? Well, not so much Anna. It depends on what outfit you're talking about, because some of Anna's outfits are kind of trash. But, yeah, you're not wrong though. Good morning, Anna Empire? Ew. Why would you guys name yourselves that? Anna Army is right there. Or, you know, double A's, the better Williams sister. Dang it. Clip from Anna spamming roaming mix-ups, abusing damage. That sounds, I don't know why, but that sounds literally like Eddie. I kid you not, that sounds like Eddie. Which is saying a lot because Eddie is just a bunch of 3-4s. Oh my god, why did she do that? What? Bro. Ninja likes Lily and Midia. Oh! Ninja! Bruh. Listen, Lily mains are chill. The very few Lily mains with their mics are chill. So I can't even fault him for that, because the most chillest people besides other Maven players that I've met are literally super chill. Like there's this one Lily player, Rag, bro. Her Lily and Alyssa, her comeback is crazy. I will never not be able to get over it. It's always like a back and forth with me and Rag. I'm sure as you guys have seen, like every single time Rag and I would fight, everyone would be like, "Oh, the rivalry of the century is about to start. Let's see who wins this time." Like, it's never a freaking dull match. And as much as I sometimes can't stand Alyssa, Rag is probably the only, like, other person that could probably never make me hate her. Bring Lucky Chloe back? Ew, let's not do that. Let's genuinely not do that. I don't think Lucky Chloe could be brought back without a proper redo of story or without ruining Eddie's story. Because, you know, Tekken 8 is literally just a bad bunch of story decisions, and if she comes back, I feel like they'll just bring back the arc of Eddie for some reason being Lucky Chloe's backup dancer, which nobody actually wants. If you want that, then you have a terrible conception of story and you should stay far away from Lily and Eddie and Lucky Chloe. Stay away from those three characters. You might mess up something with your terrible ideas. I really don't think Lucky Chloe should be brought back. Her style can be brought back, like breakdancing, martial arts, but I really don't think Lucky Chloe should return. Spending the night. How could you be so heartless? Yep, this song's gonna be stuck in my head. Double down on the meanness. Make her a mean girl? I would like that. It would be definitely be different from the usual. Hi, I'm here to make friends. Woo. Nobody cares that you're here to make friends. The world is at its end in the world of Tekken. Shut up. Like, I genuinely, occasionally I do love the, you know, aloof and bubbly characters, but with Tekken it's literally every other character that isn't Nina Williams. Or the occasional Master Raven, you know, serious. But other than that, literally almost every female is some version of not Asuka, of Zhao Yu that's somehow more annoying than the previous version. I'm not even taking this fight seriously, I should.
You lose. I'll film you nice and slow later.
But she's actually a villain. Yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope. All this time, I thought you were free. Dang it. And one day, I wonder if you guys would be interested in me dropping a playlist video. Be like, you guys have no idea the stuff I listen to. And I don't mean besides the typical, you're black, you listen to 90s R&B. Yes, that's pretty much, yes. For Atlanteans, yes, that's pretty much true. But I mean like deep in my playlist. I don't mean like you're getting the typical I like Aaliyah, Michael Jackson. I mean you're seeing what the freak I listen to at 5 AM while I'm trying to write something. Which is usually like not in normal. I mean I'm talking hardcore dubstep that somehow sounds like freaking distorted water. That joke would be good though. But I don't know, maybe you guys aren't ready for that because you'd be like, bro, why do you listen to this? You'd be like, how are you a Tekken fan? There is no possible way you're still sane listening to this. I don't know either, but you know, we're here now and that's all that matters. I'm here now. Can someone mod Soulblade's soundtrack into Tekken? That would be much appreciated. Cause they all bots over there? I mean, bro, if you live in America in general, it's normal to crap talk about other states. It's definitely is kind of an issue when you talk about another state and you've never been there. I've been to New York twice. The second time, I definitely like. It's like, dang, you guys live on a whole mountain over here? That's like, what? The first time I was a baby and I couldn't remember, so most of the time whenever I talked about New York, it was just about the fact that you guys are lucky because you have Mariah Carey living there. And everybody loves Mimi. And if you don't love Mimi, I genuinely think something is wrong with you. Oh my freaking god. I'm interactive with some Tekken people. Yeah, I get it. You know, our city, I get it though. Our city is full of YNs, very stupid YNs. So I do get it. I do get it. In fact, I kid you not, I find Poke Chop very annoying. And to my knowledge, he's from ATL, so I I find Poke Chop very annoying. Like, shut up.
Round one.
Respect to him being a bossed up player, but bro's energy is mentally like, oh my god. Calm the freak down. Nothing is that exciting. I Am Fury? I wouldn't be surprised if he was. I Am Fury's like really chill. I Am Fury's like, dude, that's the dude right there. I Am Fury's really chill. I got a lot of respect for bro. Cause like, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have much of a case with Maven's return, because every single time he reposts Maven, it's like at least over 100 likes. And I barely grasp that because most of the time, whenever I enter the conversation, it's just tumbleweeds. Most of the time, it's literally just tumbleweeds. I find it funny though, but it's literally just tumbleweeds and occasional, like, you know. I agree with his opinion, but yeah. I do have a weird eye for scoping out when something needs to be discussed though. That's the one thing I could say. Like, whenever a huge conversation happens, whether it's like Armor King or just Tekken in general, I feel like I have a finite like sense of when I need to post about said issue. Miari's, Victor and Maven at one point, Armor King and him being resold, and of course, you know, reposting my templates that I make in PowerPoint. I don't get why people think it's so difficult. It's not that difficult. It's literally just eyeballing and copy pasting a bunch of shapes. It's not that hard to make a Tekken template, actually. It's just the color matching might get you a bit confused, but other than that, it's not really that hard. But I guess I have no right to say that because currently I'm the only person who's posting templates like on my Twitter, free to use and abuse. But I guess I should start making tutorials or like put the actual PowerPoint on a Google Drive document so people can use it. The only thing is they would probably have to install the actual fonts because there are several fonts I use to create the templates. They look official, but they're not. How can you be so focused? Aw, dang it. Freaking earworm. That's right! Who's your mama? Oh, yeah, we're going. But, I mean, you know, everyone crap talks their state, and everyone crap talks other states, so I don't blame you. I don't blame you, bro. As much as I hate the dumb people in Atlanta who give black people a bad name, I can't help but love this state. I was raised here. I was raised with these idiots. So, yeah. Plus, I don't think I could handle living anywhere else. I love snow, but there's no way I'm moving to New York. I'll get snow every freaking year. I ain't trying to be all up in that. Whee! Oh. How's the failed attempt? Nailed it! Alright, I think that's pretty much it for today's stream. We learned a lot. You guys learned a lot. I learned a lot about Bandai Namco and its current downfall, but It's been fun. I'm glad we had this conversation. I might be stuck singing Bjorn. Bjork? Bjorn? What? I'm from Connecticut? Ooh. Two places that actually matter. I'm done! I'm done!
Round one.
Not two places that actually matter. You take away California and freaking New York, what is America? A bunch of middle states and then there's Texas. Texas. Jeez. I'm tripping. You take away those two states. What do you get? A bunch of states everyone forgets after they get out of grade school.
Round two. Fight.
The only way I remember like certain states like Colorado exist is because South Park. Kid you not. The only times I remember other states is because they are tied to something famous that I remember. Other than that, it's kind of like, yeah, I don't really know you're here. I forgot you're here. Yeah. Americans are dumb. But Atlanteans are just built different. And I mean slightly dumber. But not as dumb as the people in California. That's dumb. Y'all over here elected a whole governor that literally is the reason you guys had forest fires that were for some reason unpreventable. Let's not fix the whole reservoir system and put out forest fires. Yeah, no wonder why this place is expensive to live. Tax the rich when there's no more rich. And then watch it all go down in flames by next summer. But man, I stopped caring for California a long time ago. You know why? Because my favorite actress stopped living there. I don't have to worry about Taylor Lautner. Like, move, bro! Please! California can't be that good. Probably is, but I'll never know. I ain't going. If I go there, I'm going for the food. I got a freaking Las Vegas food bucket list I gotta attend to one day. Heck, there's a lot of things on my bucket list I need to do. Like do a meetup. One day I want to meet some of you guys, but that'll have to be when I have enough money to go to a Tekken con or something. You guys are probably gonna be like, you're a lot shorter than I imagined. Are you sure about that? You're not just saying that to me, right? Like, yeah, I'm gonna call it here, guys. It's been fun. I'm gonna go stuff my face. I have this serious earworm of like a freaking Sucker Punch song stuck in my head. I'm 4'11"? Ooh, you short, bro. I'm 5'7", which is apparently tall for me. That's wild. So you're 4'11"? Please tell me you're joking. Please tell me. Please. Okay. No, I'm reading that wrong. I'm reading that wrong. Girl is 4'11". I'm not 4'11". I'm 5'7". Get it right. Get it. Hi, Jesse. Nah. Being anywhere like 6 feet would be a disaster for me. Heck, the most I'll go is 6 foot, but if I had Maven's height, I would be like, yo, I'm unfreaking stoppable, yo. I'm freaking unstoppable. I would be like, yo, who needs heels, man? Get Jesse, disgusting. Disgusting. I'm not tolerating this in my chat. Get that out of here. Oh my god. Freaking thing. My computer's glitching. 6'7". Bro, stop. Stop. We're not doing this. Stop. If you're gonna quote a meme, you quote something from Vine. You quote something from Vine. None of that Gen Alpha stuff here. Disgusting. But no, I'm not that short. I'm literally just 5'7", which is apparently tall. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's tall. I would have much preferred if I would have genuinely would have preferred, give me that 1 more inch, 5'8". I appreciated Mother Nature, but Mother Nature's glow up keeps skipping me. I still have the same baby face I do when I was freaking 12, which is saying a lot considering I'm 22. Well, 23. Jesse, okay, you said 67, so whatever. Muscle mommy vibes? True that. True dots. But I'm not. Darlie is literally my only exception to that one. She's literally my only exception to that one, because usually I either like ninjas or extremely curvy, pixelated women. But other than that, it's a hard pass. It's a hard pass. Hard pass. Hard pass. Hard pass. You guys are distracting me. I was supposed to log off. Well, I'll see you all in the next one. Be safe, don't die, and when in doubt, get a cupcake, I guess. I don't know. I always go to sweets. They make me feel better. I'm just weird though. Literally, I've survived on sugar and I've snorted both forms of Kool-Aid. And by both forms, I mean, yes, I've snorted, I've snorted liquid Kool-Aid and Kool-Aid dust. Ew. Marissa's cool, but I don't want to be that big. I'm built like a broomstick. So, I ain't trying to get that big. I ain't trying to turn into a muscle mommy. I ain't trying to be one of those for real, for real. That would be cool, but nah. Nah, bro. I'm built like Leo, and that's okay. Well, I'll see you all in the next one. Be safe, don't die, and have a nice day, my doge. Bye bye.
This is the guy that gave Raven all that trouble? That imbecile needs to be